What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back for another episode review of Catfish. This is what season 7, episode something. Let me see, bitch. What episode this is? Girl, it'll be in the thing. It's called Infiniti and Dave. Okay, this episode was trifling as hell. What is it with grown ass people? But then again, they ain't grown people. They still fresh out of fucking high school. What is it with grown ass people and y'all can't communicate with one another? Like y'all go through all these hoops and bounds and loops and shit just to get your feelings out there. That's so fucked up. All right, so we got Infiniti. She's this 19-year-old New Yorker, okay, born and raised in the projects where I spend most of my days. Mexican chilling, Mexican, some people all outside of a couple of guys. Okay, no, stop. That's Phil. Okay, she 19 years old. She's a New Yorker. She's a dancer. She's in school. She contacts Dave. Oh no, she contacts Maxine about being in this relationship with this guy named Dave, right? So they go out there to New York and they get some more information from her about him. Basically, Dave is 25 years old. He hit her up on Facebook and was like, yo, what's up with you? She was like, nothing, daddy. I'm all good. He was like, how old is you? I'm 19. I'm in school. Okay. I'm 25. I used to be a rapper and shit like that, but my job had me, traveling all over now. But I'm from New York, too. I'm from New York. I seen you walking on Lexington Court one day in the neighborhood. Oh, for real? Now, see, right then and there, that would have made me put my antennas up and been like, well, bitch, after you see me walking and stuff, then how come that means that we in the same vicinity? Okay, so we could have met up like the week later at a little coffee shop or some shit like that. Before you went on your so-called, traveling out the country or traveling here and there. Fuck. To do this and to do that. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't buying that bullshit right then and there. But again, she's 19 years old. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. That's the only excuse I can give. 19 years old. But at this point, so you would think, she would, think about it. But of course not. Later on, she was like, never really talk on the phone with him because every time they get on the phone, either he say that the phone is broken or it's like static and you can't really hear nothing. Then, he sent a couple of pictures. And then when he would call her from different numbers, be talking about something. He traveling so much, that's why he can't see her. Mind you, they both live in New York. There's no reason why they can't see each other. Okay? If you see me walking in the neighborhood, then you know where I stay at or you know where I be around. So therefore, you could have just popped the fuck up if it was really about that light. But if you're not on no creep shit. So, all these red flags, and they've been talking for the past 6 months, and it's like, okay, whatever. Moving on from that, um, she gets the Instagram, got a Facebook. Next thing you know, when he trying to get the Instagram and Facebook stuff to Maxine, he done blocked her on Instagram and all that shit. And I said, girl, you done did what? Why would he block you so quickly like this? Because she done text him and told him that she was talking and gonna call Maxine. And he was like, no, babe, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm for real. I'm sorry. Don't do that. I was like, girl, he catfish. The whole time, Max is saying, bitch, he ain't real. He ain't real. She was like, you can keep on saying that, but I'm gonna believe it that he's real. He is real. I said, girl, wake the fuck up. Okay? Please wake up. And she just went right back to sleep. Okay? She went right back to sleep. They started doing a little image search on her phone on the thing. Come to find out he really did block her because when they looked up his profile picture, his profile on Instagram, they were able to see it. Okay? And so they contacted a couple of people that it seemed like always interacting with his page. And so, waited for them to send him something back. Never got to him in enough time. Next thing you know, they do a reverse search on the phone number. So the phone number comes back to this man that says Maximo or something like that. And he's 35 years old. And I was like, that's kind of weird. 35, 19 years old, even though they're both grown technically, you can see which one is mature and which one ain't. Because Infiniti got some more years to get grow up. All right. When they was up there talking about the Roof Chris restaurant, and how that's a chain that's all over, it was like, and then Max made that joke like, oh yeah, my favorite restaurant in New York is Chipotle, and she was like, you never been to Chipotle? Chipotle is good. And when they was like, well, I see how they was able to get a wall over your eyes, okay? How he was able to get your ass. She couldn't catch on to the joke. She couldn't catch on to the jokes, to the sarcasm, to none of it. And I was like, girl, grow up, mama. You should be worrying about your education. That's what you should be worried about at this point in time, because boys should be out your future right now, okay? But anyway, when she was doing all that, they get the number, and it comes out to this dude named Maximo. Like I said, he 35 years old. He's from New York, or he's living in New York. He also travels, and there's a Facebook page, right? So when you click on the Facebook page, it look like this white guy. And I really hope this was a real person who was actually shown to be a pervert or something like that, because he needs to be on a sex offender registry. He needs to be locked up. I hope they ain't doing this shit for ratings, because my God, when you click on the thing and you see one of his status is saying, call your little sister for me. Tell your little sister I said hi. That's disgusting. Then you see a post that he posted, one of the memes that say, you call them pigtails, I call them handlebars. That's disgusting as well. All right. And I'm just sitting here like, they blatantly put his face out there like that. So maybe he is registered sex offender. Who knows? Okay. But if not, they need to put his ass out there. Um, so they was thinking, oh my God, that is so fucked up if that's him. That's disgusting. He's a pervert. All this shit. So they go call and let Infiniti know what's going on. And because they was trying to reach out to him, he didn't come answer back in the message or whatever. So then they called the number. They was like, "Is this Maximo?" Dude actually answered the phone. Was like, "No, this is Dave." And it was like, okay, well, if this Dave, Infiniti, you talking to her, why don't you just talk to us, and let's meet up and all this shit. So he gave them a number. Mind you, they went back and told Infiniti all this stuff. She still in her own little world. But my whole thing is, you all of a sudden answer the phone to an unknown number, but yet you would not call this girl. That's how you should have known, and Infiniti should have known right then and there, if she didn't know anything else, that this shit was a setup. This shit was a catfish and all that stuff. They go to the place where they was supposed to meet at. Baby, I said, what in the demolition hell is going on? We got tents in the back, garbage in the back. It looked like an abandoned building and all this stuff. I said, what is this? First of all, Ashley don't do trash like that, okay? When I see that shit in the street, especially when it be wet, when it be in the mud, I don't like stepping in mud. I don't like stepping in grass. I don't like stepping in empty lots, all right? That got trash in it or whatever, uneven ground. I don't do anything like that. Bitch, put me on a clear ass ground. I will try to hop over some shit in a minute, okay? Because I just cannot do it. It's just something about it that just makes my skin crawl. And all I saw was all that shit. And I said, I'm pretty sure it stank back there, okay? And you got me back here for what? It's this dude. And she was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. They was like, what, you know him? It's Ray. We've been knowing each other for like 2, 3 years now. Like, I just went to a party and seen him. What the fuck? Like, we see each other all the time. And he gonna say, well, I just want to let you know that I'm the one that's catfishing you. It's because, I felt like this was the only way to get your attention this whole time. I've been trying to get your attention. I said, well, bitch, from the way she reacted when she found out that it was you and that you somewhat liked her, she kind of liked you too. And all you had to do was respond back and open up your fucking mouth and be like, yo, what's up? So, and I get it. Some people are shy and all that stuff or whatever. And I just, I don't see no nigga going out their way to do no shit like this. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Especially no New York nigga. Like, yo, shorty. Yo, shorty. Yo, shorty with the Timbs. Shorty with the Timbs. Yeah, baby fat. What's good? What's good? So, let me rap to you right quick. Dead ass. Dead ass, I think you cute as fuck. You want to make this shit happen? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my little New York on or whatever. But still, if y'all cool, you should be cool enough to just be like, so you got a man, or what do you think about, have you ever thought about us doing this or doing that? Some way, just somehow sliding it in there, okay? Or at least asking one of y'all mutual friends to hook it up for you. Not going all out your way to do no catfish like this, and then gonna say we gotta clear this shit up immediately. She was like, bitch, what? It was like, I mean, because I'm talking to somebody serious now, and I don't want no issues, so therefore, um, we need to clear this up. She was like, wait a minute, so you mean to tell me you ain't got no feelings for me no more? I mean, it ain't like that. It's just that I'm talking to this shorty right now and we dead ass serious, and I just can't do this right now. And it was like, wait a minute, this don't seem fucking right. And I'm looking at the time of the episode. I said, we got a good 15, 20 minutes left. Something about this shit ain't right. So she goes back home. They end the whole shit. She leaves because she's in her feelings. She's like, this is fucked up. And so after that, Neek was in the hotel room and he gets a phone call from Cabria. That was one of the girls that the people that he sent the message to from Dave Washington's Instagram. Okay. She was like, yeah, this is Cabria. You sent this message and you was asking about the whole catfish thing with Infiniti, and I heard the shit that just went down. And you know what? I don't feel right about this. Ray is up there taking up for somebody else, okay? He's the fall guy, and I don't feel like it's right. What you need to do is tell Infiniti to talk to Janelle. Janelle, I said, oh, what the hell Janelle got to do with this? And I figured that shit out right then and there. All right, as soon as they said Janelle, because earlier Infiniti had gave them her two friends, Nay and Janelle, or Nay and Nelly, their phone numbers and said you can call them and ask them any questions that you want. They know about the whole situation. Nay didn't answer the phone, but Nelly, she answered the phone. They FaceTimed her, and she was like, yeah, I told her she should just dump him. It's been 6 months. Every time when they say that you should just go ahead and dump him, that's what they said last week. Okay, you should just go ahead and dump him and let him go because he's not real and all that stuff, and he playing you and all this shit. I was like, yeah, bitch, you playing her too. Then gonna say something. We was going to Miami to meet him, and he stood us up and all that shit. Wait a minute. So you went down there to Miami. Well, she said y'all went to Miami, but you never said that y'all went to Miami to meet this dude. Yeah, he stood us up and all that. That's what happened. And you know what? She lied about not being on the phone with him. She been on the phone with him. Wait a minute, but she told us that she ain't never been on the phone with him. I said, bitch, I'm confused. Who is telling the fucking truth? And when the Cabria girl said talk to Janelle, they was like, who the fuck is Janelle? And then Max figured it out real quick. I said, of course, Janelle Nelly. That's the nickname. So they called Infiniti and it was like, so do your friend is Nelly the nickname? Any fucking way, lying ass bitch. Anyway, god damn, that shit just threw me out. That shit just made me mad. But anyway, I gotta stop having these interruptions in these videos, okay? I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. Shit just be throwing me the fuck off. Like, don't do that. I had to turn off all my shit before I come on this camera so I could be focused. But anyway, she was like, yeah, her name Janelle. We call her Nelly. It was like, oh shit. So it was like, so this girl, they come over to the crib. She was like, this girl named Cabria. It was like, yeah, she's like a mutual friend of Ray and Nelly. Okay. And it was like, well, she said that Ray is, Nelly comes over because they get her to come over by saying, she's feeling a little bit bad about the stuff that happened yesterday and she needs you to come over. She needs her friend to come over and, do all what, comfort her and stuff. And she was like, okay, cool. So she get over there thinking everything cool. She stand up and she was like, hey, friend, you need a hug? You okay? I said, bitch. That is the thing that I can't stand. Don't come being fake up in my face when you know some shit is fucked up. And she knew it. She fucking knew it. Bitch, she sat down like she was all sympathetic, like she didn't know what the fuck was finna happen, what the hell this is about. And it was like, well, this girl Cabria, she called us and told us that Ray was being the fall guy. And she was like, what? I cannot believe this. So somebody else is setting me up. And she was like, what you got to do with it? Because they said talk to your ass. She was like, well, my part is that I didn't tell you that I already knew that it was Ray who was the catfish. And this made Infiniti mad. Okay, she gets upset. She goes in the other room. We finally see her break down because this is her friend. You see me going through this stuff and you knew that this was going on. Why wouldn't you tell me? You supposed to be one of my bestest friends, okay? And then they was like, Max was like, well, bitch, is that it? She was like, um, I mean, not really, but to be quite honest, the truth is, bitch, I was the catfish. Okay, I said what? You's a dirty bitch. Why you catfishing your so-called one of your best friends? She cleared that up. She said they was like, this your best friend though. She was like, one of my best friends. I said, oh, we gotta specify. Okay. She said, this one of my best friends. She's told that girl, I did this because she was like, why would you do some shit like this? Cause it's not like you ain't do the same thing to me too. She said, bitch, I ain't never did no shit like this to you. What are you talking about? Remember when we was in school a couple of years ago and you gave that boy my number and you thought that shit was funny and you knew I didn't like his ass? I said, for real, bitch. Are you goddamn serious? Are you serious? My mouth is crooked as fuck. Oh my god, I'm so mad. And she was like, hell yeah, I'm serious. She said, bitch, that was high school, okay? And that was something that wasn't even that serious. And then if you try, she was like, you prank me, I prank you. She was like, bitch, prank. That shit happened one fucking day. You went on for 6 months. They was like, don't you know after the second month, the fourth month, and that this was going on too long and things was getting serious and shit like that. Now, at one point when they was talking at the beginning with Infiniti before they figured out anything, Infiniti got a text from the day dude talking about show me your pussy, and I'll come over there. Then that'll get me to come over there. And it was like, so you sending her these text messages, so what, you in love with her? She was like, I love her, but I ain't in love with her like that. Like, I ain't in love with her like Dave or whatever. I knew it was fucked up what I did, but it was like she never would have told me anything. It's like, she'd be so mean to me and so closed off with me, and it's like, you supposed to be my friend. Infiniti was in the back listening with me, like, nah, fuck that shit. She know exactly all this shit about me. What the fuck she talking about? This bitch lying as hell. Oh my god. I was like, girl, shut up. I want to hear what she got to say. I want to hear this stupid ass excuse. It was like, basically, the reason why she was doing it is because she continued doing it. It's like, she felt like she needed somebody to talk to and she couldn't get all her feelings out. And for some reason, Infiniti felt more comfortable saying it to a stranger like Dave than telling her own friend. Now, if you felt that way, then that says a lot about your friendship. If your friend can't come to you and tell you some things, but can tell a complete stranger, okay? So that means you need to evaluate and look into yourself as to what the fuck is really going on in this friendship, that your friend can't come to you and say stuff, all right? And you just wanted to continue that and you didn't want to lose that connection. I said that's stupid as shit. I get it, but it's stupid as shit, bitch. If I feel like some shit is going on in my friendship, I'm gonna open up my motherfucking mouth to my goddamn friend and say, yo, bitch, look here, bitch. We've been rocking for years now, huh? Okay, I mean, it feel like you just being a little shady, a little funny acting to me and all this shit. Like, you leaving me out of stuff. I gotta find out shit from other bitches and stuff. What the fuck, girl? It was like, you don't want to fuck with me no more? Like, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, like, you want to continue this, like, girl, what's good? I'm here for you. You here for me. I thought we supposed to rock forever. What the fuck? If you can't sit there and tell your friends some shit like that, y'all ain't fucking real friends. Because friends have falling outs, okay? Sometimes they go through their periods where they don't talk. And sometimes it just happens out the blue. Me and my friend haven't spoken like for real, for real. We haven't even texted each other like a real ass conversation in a couple of months or so. And it ain't no beef between us. Sometimes you just need some space, or I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. Like you just go a couple of few times without speaking. It don't mean nothing wrong. It don't mean that the friendship is fucked up. But if you got questions about it and y'all cool, Talk to him, okay? Open up your mouth and talk to him. All right, you don't do no stupid shit like this. And then Infiniti, you dumb, but I guess y'all really good friends, cause I mean it didn't fuck with you unless y'all faked this whole thing. Because bitch, Infiniti got a trip out of it. Okay, that girl said, "I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna make it up to you with this trip to Miami or wherever the fuck they went to." I said, "Okay." If that's how you want to play it, go ahead and play it. But that was Catfish, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I will see you guys later on tonight. Peace.